Hi, I'm Hillsboro City Mayor Drew Hastings. I want to take some time today and talk to you, the residents of our great town, about the financial situation and issues surrounding the fire and EMS services in Hillsboro. You've probably read about it in the paper or discussed it with friends and neighbors. You're probably aware that the revenue supporting the fire department has decreased recently by about $500,000. This means that action must be taken or the fire department budget will run out of money this fall. And you probably have questions, concerns, or are not quite sure what the facts really are. That's why I'm talking to you today, to see to it that you have the facts. You know, when I campaigned for mayor, I talked to a whole lot of people in Hillsboro, and I listened. One of the most frequent concerns I heard over and over was, do something about the Hillsboro Fire Department. It's too expensive. It's eating up our budget. So when I took office in January, I decided to solve this problem once and for all. And what I discovered, as many of you already knew, was that for years the city had been subsidizing the fire department's service coverage to the townships. So when I was handed this mess, I started negotiations in February with the townships and urged them to form a fire district with us, the city. The townships were intrigued with the idea, but would not pursue that route. They did not want to form a fire district with Hillsboro. So the months went by, talks continued, and I would not agree to let Hillsboro residents continue to unfairly bear the burden of the fire department's budget. As of today, every township we negotiated with, except one, has voted to join another fire district, the Paint Creek Fire District, which is what I recommended all along. And now the city of Hillsboro has to make a decision. Hillsboro may join the Paint Creek Fire District, or it must scale back operations to fit a drastically reduced budget. Joining the fire district is by far the most cost-effective approach to keeping service operating from the Hillsboro Fire Station. There are huge differences in these two options. If we go with the fire district plan, we will pay about $735,000 a year, period. To give you an example of the cost savings, the budget for our municipal fire department last year was $1.8 million. With the fire district plan, we get certainty and stability. Certainty in our fixed costs and stability by avoiding disruption in our services. If City Council chooses not to adopt the district plan and votes to retain a municipal fire department, we get little certainty and no stability. Uncertainty in that our expenses will be unknown, and instability because our fire EMS services will drop to unacceptable levels. So at this point, you might be asking, if the fire district option is so much better, why is council considering anything else? Because of the misinformation and the half-truths being spread about this issue. Let me clear a few things up. People have come to me and they've said they've heard our fire station would be unmanned if we go with the district. That is completely untrue. In fact, with Liberty and Newmarket Townships now joining the district, the staffing at our fire department building will be about what it's always been. On that subject, rumors have been spread that the district's personnel are somehow not up to snuff or the same caliber as our current fire department staff. False. Not only does the district employ the same certified fire EMS people on their payroll, we in our district contract have asked that they take a look at hiring our guys specifically. I've heard people say, we're giving away our building and fire equipment. Again, this is untrue. In our contract terms with the district, we specifically retain ownership of all of our fire equipment and our building. It's also been said that because the Paint Creek Fire District is up by Greenfield, that we will somehow not get proper services or attention. Completely false. In fact, I specifically encouraged the townships around us to go with the district plan. With Hillsboro going along, we double the size of the Paint Creek District, and the geographic center of activity moves southwest and puts Hillsboro almost in the center of the district, which is a good place to be. The bottom line here is that by being served by the district, we will save a minimum of $1/3 of $1 million a year, about $1.5 million over 4 years. That is a big savings, and we can start to get things done in Hillsboro, like fixing our streets, water and sewer upgrades, and working to get jobs here. We will have fixed costs, no more out of control departmental spending and deficit spending. And we will have certainty and stability of service. You know, a fire district is merely a fire department with a much larger service area. It takes advantage of shared services to keep costs down and is the prudent, fiscally responsible way to go. Any other choice is irresponsible in serving the overall needs of our citizens. I am recommending contracting with the Paint Creek Fire District for 3 years. This will give us time to study the performance and reliability of the fire district operating out of the Hillsboro substation in order to determine whether or not it will choose to join the district as a permanent voting member in 2016. Meanwhile, we'll have cost savings to put this city back on track to prosperity. Call me at the City Building at 393-5219. We'll be happy to provide you with your councilman's address or phone number for you to voice your support or if you have more questions. Come on, let's get this behind us so we can get on with getting jobs and creating a great Hillsboro. Thank you.